world is being strategically broken down to implode on itself, so the offshore cartel can take our freedom, our liberty, and our lives. It is time to open our eyes and see the whole picture. This is the time to stand up, and speak out. Change has come. You can take that to the bank. But it's only good for the puppet masters and some of the puppets. The global elite are pulling no punches. We've got them on the ropes. We are turning the tides. They know we know they are murderous bastards hell-bent on global control. They may try, but they will pay.
Who are you? No one seems to hear your cry, and you stop this race against the world. But you know the only way is to tell the truth.
Alright, this is your host Timothy Preston. You are live, back in the building. It is segment 2. It is December 22nd, 2011. Every time I think we're moving ahead, we turn around and get something that just throws another monkey in another wrench in the plan. I mean, good God, if you can't play fair, go home and stay home. Don't mess it up for everybody. You know, it's like, when you go to class and you got 20, 30 kids in one classroom, and if one kid do something wrong, they make noise when the teacher got their back turned, and the teacher just puts everybody on punishment. Everybody gotta pull out their pencils and their paper. We're having a pop quiz. Everybody has to suffer. Everybody has to take this quiz. Nobody can go out to recess now. And it's just because a few stupids. And then it gets worse because somebody know these people, but people feel like they should wait for me to come and tell you, or I'm supposed to come and go and talk to the hooligans. I don't live in New Orleans. Why? I remember when I was growing up in Chicago, it got bad. We had the Guardian Angels who used to hang around, and I thought it was cool because I remember, if you don't know what the Guardian Angels were, I don't know if they're still around now, but the Guardian Angel, they used to walk the streets of Chicago. They used to pick a neighborhood and they used to walk the streets, and it was just a security thing. They had walkie-talkies. They'd call the police. They would work together to break up any fights, or if it was possibility that there was some kind of crime, rapes or something like that going on in a certain area, they would patrol that more, and just being vigilant. Wore the red jackets and the hats and everything. But I remember walking when I was a kid. It was me and my buddy, and it was like 7:45, 8 o'clock, and it was starting to get dark. You know how it get dark early towards the fall, winter. And I remember us talking about it, and I'm like, man, it would feel cool. We got the Guardian Angels out here. We seen a couple of them walking on the street. It was like, hey, how you doing? And they were like, be careful, go home, and everything. And it's like, yeah, right on, Guardian Angels. But now, and they used to talk with us, and we used to pass the word and talk to other people. But now it's just like we expect other people to protect us, other people to do the dirty work. I mean, when I wanted my neighborhood clear, I wanted my neighborhood clean, I cleaned it myself. And I mean it from get rid of drug dealers out on the streets to actually cleaning up the streets. I remember we used to have black parties where, before we had the block party, and this was on a regular, it wasn't even really a block party, it was just a neighborhood get together, because we would all get together and clean the entire street. We swept the alleys, we swept the sidewalks, the actual streets, bagged all of that garbage and put that garbage in the trash bins, cleaned out every yard in the on that block. Everybody, we all got together and we all cleaned and fixed our neighborhood, and we did this on a regular. This wasn't just a one day thing or we did it for publicity. No, this, I remember we used to do this. Come springtime, we were cleaning up and everybody would come together. Some would get chicken, some would get hamburgers, some would buy sodas, some would buy chips. But it got to the point to where we all got together and cleaned the neighborhood on a regular. This is what we did. This is how we lived. And we didn't have a lot of problems because they saw a difference. Thugs and hooligans, they saw that we cared for our neighborhoods. And I've worked with low income families, and yeah, they can be a handful, and it take a few people to actually try to care and try to actually be there, because it's easy to turn your back on them. Because a lot of them, I swear, you can have 200 families and maybe 22 of them may actually be seriously trying to better themselves to get out of that predicament. And you hear people talk about it, and they even put it in raps. Oh, they made the ghetto to trap us and lock us down. When I go and look outside, I see no gates. I see no locks. When I look up, I see no cage top. I see no bars. I can get out, go out, get on whatever bus, go to whatever school. I can get up, get on the bus, get in my car, go to whatever job. Whether it's looking for one or actually having one, I don't see a permanent stasis. Yeah, when the economy fell on its hell, we all suffered. Don't get me wrong, that we did. We really did. You got some middle class people that fell. Like I said, I know of a used to be millionaire. He's not a millionaire anymore, but a used to be millionaire. But you turn around and you get yourself and put yourself back up. And sometimes you have to learn new trades, new tricks. It don't have to be legal. Not at all. We're going to take a short commercial break and we'll be right back for our second segment. Hello, my friends. Now, for a donation of $2 or more, you can receive a CD with 2 copies of our show's greatest hits, plus 1 full hour of some of the great music hits played on our network. Friends, make copies and spread the word. It is time to stand up and to speak out. You can go to www.talkwave.info. That's www.talkwave.info. And click the donation button. You can find this and other wonderful things at talkwave.info. That's talkwave.info.
It's a new age. An age in which DVD movies are downloaded through the internet with fantastic speeds. An age where anyone can be downloading full DVDs legally without any file sharing software or any risk from spyware. Join the revolution and start downloading movies without bandwidth, speed, or per download limitations. Movies Capital proudly presents its most innovative feature. Unlimited full movie downloads legally for the first time ever on the internet.
You can find this and other wonderful things at talkwave.info. That's talkwave.info.